up, y'all? So I have been just kind of quiet, trying to take some time off, but I wanted to talk to you guys about something. I wanted to talk to you about something that I have been working through and learning more than anything, and that is not everything is going to be your season. Not everything is going to be your winning season. Not everything is going to be, you know what I'm saying, always on the up and up. You have to experience life. One of the things I had to go back to this week is the scripture in Ecclesiastes, where it's 1 through, I believe, 8. You know, it's a time for everything, right? And so as I began to experience some things in my life, I could not understand or fathom, like, what is it that I'm doing that's really like, bro, like, I'm doing everything I need to. I'm pushing, I'm posting content, I'm doing this, that, or the third, and it just seemed like no matter what I do, I couldn't get ahead, or it's just always something. And then I had to realize, you know, not everything is about your winning season, right? Because even the greatest players of all times have off seasons, right? And sometimes during the off season, you have to, you have to train, you have to condition, you have to do certain things to prepare yourself for the game. But now more than ever, as things begin to transition, especially, with the energy that's in the universe and the world, you have to understand that even when it's not your season, even when it's your winter season, even when you're going through something, you can't lose hope and faith and think like, oh, it's just not going to work out for my good. Sometimes your winning season or your losing season, or when you just in a season of transition and change, it doesn't always feel good. It's cold. Things is falling left and right, whether it be friendships, relationships. It's like so many aspects you could look at this situation. But what I'm learning more than ever is it's not always your season. And even when it's not your season, sometimes some of us need to take time to rest. Some of us need to take time to recharge, rebuild, so that when, spring does come forth, when, summer does pop out, when things do begin to change, we'll be ready. But we don't know how to handle when we're not winning, when it's not our you know what I'm saying, the winter season. We can't handle, going through the times and traditions and all that. So all I'm simply saying is, while you're going through your season, because it's not your season, it's not my season. I'll say that. It may be your season, but it ain't my season. All that to say, sorry, I'm eating avocado salsa right now. All that to say, while it's not my season, I have to just embrace for what it is. It doesn't mean that I've done something wrong. It doesn't mean that I'm a bad person. It doesn't mean that certain things are it doesn't mean any of that. But I understand that as I begin to transition and change in the season that I'm in my life, it's okay to be silent. It's okay to not have nothing to say. It's okay not to have nothing to post. It's okay to not always be doing something. And let me tell you why. I don't get paid from no content from TikTok. I ain't ever made a check, $1.50 for the content that I post on TikTok. Anyway, I don't know if this is working. Okay, so I think the camera stopped because maybe a call was coming in. But long story short, I will say I've never collected $1, a dime, a penny, a nickel from any content that I have posted on TikTok. I have never collected anything. Hell, I post classes all the time. I'm up teaching live doing this. I can't get people to heart or like shit. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't bother me. Like, to each his own. I've never gotten a client off of TikTok that I was like, hey, I'm gonna sign up for your training services. I've never gotten any of that. So when I get on here posting about stuff or talking about things and all that, it ain't like I'm trying to hit it rich. You know what I'm saying? My goal is, as a business owner, is to keep promoting my brand, because maybe one day somebody will have need of what I got to offer. But sometimes you have to understand that it's just not your season. Sometimes it's just things that are going on around you. It's not necessarily to hurt you, but it is to prepare you. As I'm making preparation in this winter season, there is some things that must be let go of. Just like the trees on the outside, the leaves begin to fall. You know what I'm saying? There's things that I have picked up throughout the year that I need to release. And so during this time of releasing and letting go, it's okay to remain positive for my own self-worth. But I don't have to explain myself or overly try, because I used to be this chronic people pleaser that I would just like breaking my neck to just try to make sure that everything was okay, everybody was okay. But now that I'm setting boundaries, folks were like, you acting weird, you acting funny, I don't know what's going on with you. Listen, there's a lot of things that's going on behind the scenes that people don't know about, and only my faithful few know some things, and I'm just like, I'm not open to talk about them anymore. I feel like I've experienced and shared enough of my energy in these past year to where I really don't have nothing to say. So, all that to say, in your winter season, in your season of change, transition, it's not always going to be a win. Sometimes you have to sit down, sometimes you have to train, sometimes you have to condition, and sometimes you just need to rest. Rest is required for the journey ahead.